Evolve. Excel.
Ayun na, good day sa inyo sa mga manonood sa amin as here today in Ascend Hyperdrive happening as we will have ML semifinals. 4 teams, only one of them will win and proceed to the finals. Now, as I, Zoran, your caster for today with Perseus also as a caster for today for Ascend Hyperdrive. Pero bago muna tayo mag-proceed sa mga bracket and game, kamustahan muna natin yung mga viewers. And kamusta din, Perseus? How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Zoran. Here I am, back at it again, here at the scene, dito sa 𝘕𝘠𝘠. Another tournament here at Mobile Legends. We're gonna be watching some insane matches today, no, Zoran? Kung makikita naman natin, ito yung mga nagpakahirap na teams para makaabot dito since nandito na tayo semifinals. And from checking here, thanks so much for the viewers for sharing the Facebook Live. Please share it. Tell your friends. 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠 is live again for another Mobile Legends tournament.
At share na nga yan. Ang mga share nyo sa family, friends, manood kayo. And then also be hydrated habang nanonood. Syempre naman, huwag kayong manonood na uhaw pa. Always be hydrated. Ayun yung kailangan natin lahat. But before that, magpapasalamat din tayo sa mga sponsors for today for Ascend Hyperdrive as 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠, the home to the overall best alliance organization 2024 by 𝘂𝘚 that's here to show off and represent the campus esports and its never-ending drive for gaming. Be aware of the latest 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠 and head to facebook.com/𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠 to join the hype and keep updated on coming merch and gear community events from movie nights, gear talks, to the tournaments like Gear Games, Pugs, and Ascend, and many more. Keep ascending and go hyperdrive with 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. #GearOn. But not only that, we also have 𝘂𝘚. You want to make your campus esports events explosive, alive, truly feel the campus esports spirit. Want to see your organization be one of the best? Well, this is your sign to register your organization to 𝘂𝘚. Be part of their wide variety of programs such as 𝘂𝘚 Alliance, Buff, ACES, and boot camps by heading to 𝘂𝘚.com/alliance. And also do not forget to follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/𝘂𝘚GG. Thank you 𝘂𝘚 for hyping up 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠 and by bringing campuses esports to our university. Because in 𝘂𝘚, it's hashtag, not just play. But not only that, you want to buy skins in ML, in Valorant, Wild Rift, many more games. Don't worry, Unipin got you here. As Unipin is the leading payment service provider for your favorite online games and digital products, as it gives you a fast, easy, convenient top-up and purchase of the game products from your favorite games. So, ano pa hinihintay nyo? Visit nyo na ang www.unipin.com as their page and top up today. And also, do not forget to follow their Facebook page on facebook.com/UnipinPhilippines.
If you're still cramming all that schoolworks and projects and you need something to boost and wake you up, whether it's cold or hot, 𝘠𝘺𝘍 Macchiatos offers you a variety of drinks from iced coffees to hot, and with their many flavors to choose from in an affordable price. To stay updated on their latest flavors and promotions, visit and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/𝘠𝘺 Manila PNU. Grab one and finish all your schoolworks with 𝘠𝘺 Macchiatos, Cebu's first 39 pesos coffee. Oh, wait. Maybe it has been a year since you checked in on your computer. Is it getting slow? Need to replace a specific component? PC Express is the right choice for you. One of the leading computer retailing shops in the Philippines. Whether you're going to upgrade your computer setup or a beginner who wishes to build your own, PC Express is here for you on your every computer needs. Stay in touch with the latest promotions, discounts, and sales. Follow PC Express on facebook.com/PCExpressPH. Upgrade and build your own PC today with PC Express. Oh, not last but not the least, the iconic red box and its irresistible taste, the Pocky craze from Japan is now here in the Philippines. Pocky by 𝘠𝘺𝘆 is the iconic biscuit sticks covered with 5 different flavors to choose from. 5, Zoran, 5! From what we can see here, it's the perfect snack to share with your friends, at school, family, and co-workers at any time, anywhere. Just open one box and pass it around and watch happiness spread. Visit the happiness at www.pocky.com and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/PockyPhilippines. Open one box of it now and #share happiness. Ano na bang pwede nating i-expect dito, Zoran?
Siyempre. So now, I-expect natin sa sponsors natin, magpapasalamat ulit. And for the matches, what do I expect? Technically, as for the heroes, the updates, the game changes, daming na ano dito. Maybe we could go for something like a Mia, technically. Is possible na hindi natin nakikita sa mga last seasons or last matches, even in tournaments also, because it is a Mia. You don't have mobility wise in Mia, as he is like only standing with no damage, but it's like a glass cannon, just in short, kind of like a Clint. But what I expect here, technically, the abuse of Bruno with that malefic gun. Well, technically, Bruno is now so good in the game, so good in late game, mid game. Because that volley shot right there stacks with crit. And with that 𝘕𝘺𝘆𝑒𝑟 with 20% crit rate, that could be something more as a sure crit always. And also, Malefic Gun. You can't say no to that. Almost every MM use that weapon every time they go to mid to late game. That range,
no-brainer,
with 30% physical penetration. Can't say no, or you can't say, oh, I won't build this item. I just ignore this and go for the Malefic Roar. Malefic Roar, what you get is just 30% and just 60% damage. Well, you get in Malefic Gun attack speed, and damage, physical penetration, and then that range. So yeah, that is why the Bruno today, you can literally abuse that also. So technically, but I almost forgot. Why not Sicilian? Why not Sicilian Carmilla? Technically, as Sicilian got buff.
Oh my god, did he really?
Yeah, they really like buff that character, like to the point that it hurts a lot, doesn't consume that much mana anymore. That is some buff right there.
Yeah, kung alam naman natin, konting difference lang sa mana, konting chance lang na extra skills pa yung magamit nila. Game changer. Game changer right there. Yan sa hero na yan, for the whole game, game changer. So, this minor buff, kahit sobrang late lang, malaki na epekto na, just like dito sa ating mga teams na maglalaban today. And for our first few matches, we are gonna have Rock versus Archons Basilius. And kung nakita naman natin dito, si Rock galing from TUP Manila. And here, Archons Basilius, they are coming down from TUP Visayas, all the way down from TUP Visayas. So we're going to be welcoming our brothers and sisters and everybody else right there at TUP Visayas. Welcome sa inyo. Thank you so much for playing with TUP gear. And from checking here, Zoran, parang ano ba may expect mo rito sa Rock versus Archons Basilius na laban natin today?
Well, technically, I still don't know those teams, technically. as I'm saying, it's kind of like a fresh start, a fresh team, as we could see. Because before, there was like teams as for some familiar teams before. But now, it's just a fresh team, as we could see. Greyhawk's Nexus, Archon Basilius, Rock, UDVDU, actually. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sorry for that, for not pronouncing it correctly. But these 4 teams are now gonna go for a finals. technically, this could be something that we could see an easy win if ever some of them like literally play a long time or playing a lot, practicing a lot, or unexpected changes or unexpected picks. So many expectation to be seen in here, but what I expect technically, a low expectation for me is picking Mia. I want to see a Mia right here.
Okay. Yeah, kasi si Mia, it's one of the oldest heroes back in Mobile Legends Bang Bang. You know, back when I was a little young boy taking a look at Mobile Legends, and I'd be like, oh, what is this game? And what is that? And Mia is one of the heroes you always see because she's very easy to understand. And she has some skills. You can rain down Hellfire in a small circle, attack with your archer. She's an archer, right? So attack with your bow. And very, very simple. Pagka nag-ult, she goes invisible. Oh! That's about it. She's very straightforward. Pero dahil nga sa sobrang straightforward niya, bumabawi naman siya sa lakas, you know. And kung mapapansin naman natin, it will depend on the players on how they want to apply. Pero kung hindi naman natin kakalimutan yung mga viewers natin dyan sa live. Shout out daw, sabi ni Nicolette. Thank you so much, CEO. Thank you so much right there. CEO of TP, you're right there at the live chat here from what we can see. Oh my God, Rosalina Alejo says, wash out. Nagsasabi pa rito. Albert Tan, shout out daw. John Paul Reyes, shout out sa'yo, John Paul Reyes. Ito pa rito. Yes, right here. Kung makita natin. Oh, may isa pa oh. Sabi ni Kurt Harvey, shout out daw kay Miguel Naz. Oh my God, this is who we call Boss Nabi. Love you daw. Shout out kay Charles Aaron Basque. And stop na pangbaba. Hey, we gotta calm down with that. Bros gotta stay chill, you know. Don't be a beta, you gotta be a sigma. And from what you see here, okay. Shout out daw kay Charles Aaron from Archon's Paul March. And sabi ni Ezric, amen. Okay, thanks so much everyone from the stream. And right now, we appreciate you all watching this with us. Really quickly here, we just need a little bit more time for our players to get ready for this final showdown, for these matches to actually take place. Give them a little bit of time here. Anyway, balik ka tayo dun sa usapan, Zoran. Ano pa ba yung mga heroes na pwede mo ma-expect dito other than Bruno, Mia? What else are you expecting?
Technically, there's a lot of expectation. There's a lot of heroes to be expected. As some of the mages got buffed, which are like Veil, Kadita, and technically Cyclops. Well, Cyclops is technically, I predict that someone will use Cyclops or abuse Cyclops because of that cooldown. That cooldown on the ult, second skill, first skill. He got that cooldown in late game from a 20 or 30 something. You can just cast it like 15 to 10 on that ult. You can just spam it. But not only that, the second skill, I think what that was some like planet something.
That's the special. Yeah, that's the special right there.
That is something when you use that and hits any target whatsoever, it reduces the cooldown. So that is where you can create an infinite spam of an ult for Cyclops. But not only that, we got that, and we got some items. For example, the lantern. It's a new item, I think. I forgot what it called, but it is a lantern. As that is a scaling that scales only if the HP of a fighter or tank is really high. Technically takes like 7% or 10% something. I forgot about it, but it takes something in those ways. But something in there, you can just kill. Literally, I played Hylos in like ranked game, and then there was a Cyclops hiding in a bush, and I was technically like a full build, or I was only on my last build, and I just go checking bushes. That Cyclops just releases all the skills, and my health was only like 25% from a 100% full HP.
100% full HP, high loss, by the way. High loss. When you look at that HP, the amount of bars you see, it's so incremental. Ang liit na ng mga diferensya ng mga bars. Makikita mo, sobrang dami niyang buhay. and Cyclops reduce you down to 25% in one snap. Wow.
That is something we should expect in this tournament, I guess. To use that
Exactly.
Cyclops.
Exactly.
Insane.
That is something we should 100% expect, just like we expect Unipin to actually have TUP gears back here. If you feel like buying a skin, a bundle, say no more. Unipin's got you. The leading payment service provider for your favorite online games and digital products. Unipin gives you a fast, easy, and convenient top-up and purchase of in-game products for your favorite games. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.unipin.com and top up today. Don't forget to follow the Facebook page on facebook.com/UnipinPhilippines for more information. You know, ito yung isa sa mga dahilan bakit yung mga players natin, makikita natin mamaya, meron yung mga legendary na skin, may mga epic na skin, yung maglalabasan na yan, you know, dito. Mga players, syempre, kailangan nilang i-flex yan. You know, hindi lang sila magaling. Maganda rin yung skin. Diba?
Yes, sir. And not only that, they could also get, you know, the MPL recalls effect. As I'm not mistaken, it's still, I think it's still available as we can speak. As it's only for 10 pulls, it's only like 100. So you can get that recall spin anytime to support those to support those teams in M6 and MPL, as they have the Onyx recall, the TLPH recall, Geek Fam recall, Omega, and many more recalls to support your teams. But as of now, we will now be ready, I think, for the draft, I guess. Our players are ready. They're gonna show us everything that they have. But before only that, bago muna tayo umano sa mga drafts, syempre, pag nagugutom kayo, you want some snack, you want some dessert, Pocky got it for you. Syempre, Pocky, the irresistible taste with 5 different flavors. Just one box, you can share it with your friends, family, school, and co-workers anytime, anywhere to spread that happiness. Just visit www.pocky.com and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/PockyPhilippines. Open one box and now, #share happiness. At tayo na nga, Percy.
Hey.
Perseus.
Sana.
As we could see,
Thank you so much.
Zushin. Thank you.
Now, Zushin. Any reasoning behind that, Zoran? Sa tingin mo?
Technically, Zushin is one of the greatest in team fight, even in tower diving, as he got that he got the skills for capturing enemies from far away, those crimson beacons, the lantern grace. He got that all. And Ling. Ooh, this is surprising.
Ling.
Technically.
Yeah, kung napansin mo naman, no? Si Ling, it's one of the most annoying heroes to go against. And, you know, yung mga akyat bahay na galawan, ayun yung mga nakakainis eh. Kaya nagigets ko naman kung bakit, you know, ito-take away nila si Ling, and with that heavy damage, it's also insane. Hindi na sila nag-pick ng second ban. Are they that? Is Rockrock that confident? What?
That is what I don't know. Could be confidence or could be an error, or it could be a strategy just to open one of their of the meta picks, technically, as there is still a lot. But they ban 𝘂𝘺𝘺. Well, technically, 𝘂𝘺𝘺's the full barrage, and that's what I said before. They got
just
Bruno.
like what you said. Nobody talks about Bruno, but right there, look at him.
Now, for the second pick, so many picks that we could say. There's Hylos, got Tot, Suyo is technically a good pick in the meta. Nolan, Fanny, if someone is good at Fanny, and there we go. A Cecilion. Who will say no to that with Phoebus on top of it? Phoebus going in, taking the damage, while Cecilion go free hitting, stacking up those back impacts, that bat feast, as we could say, in clashing. Now, Perseus, what could be the something that we could see or unexpectedly seen for the Rock?
I see, you know, kung expect naman natin, ito yung mga heroes na very classic and one of the most oldest heroes pa din. Bruno, right there, Hylos. And kung may expect natin makita ang Cyclops dito sa side ng Archon, baka mamaya makita natin yung nangyari sa'yo dito kay Hylos, dito kay Ian right now. Okay, and they pick a Joy. Could be the reasoning behind the Joy pick here.
Well, technically, Joy got buff, and then some magic items also got buff, but that was like months ago, I guess. But as of now, Joy is a good pick. It's so like, how do I say this? Has so a lot of movement speed. Can go rotate from top, mid to bot quickly, and then can kill from like kill or catch up to flying enemies from there, and then proceeding to the last bans, Aurora and Hilda, or just Hilda for invading, catching dying heroes, Aurora, that frigid glacier as we could expect, long range, can stun enemies a lot. So now we got two more picks. What could this be, Perseus?
Yeah, this is gonna be really interesting, and from what we can see, they got 4 seconds para kay Jisho mamili, and it's actually gonna be a Brody, But that Brody pick is actually brought to you by our viewers here at the TUP Gear Live. Dito daw, sabi ni Daniel Javier Jr., pa-shutdown po kay Rainiel James at kay Renan. Okay, thanks so much. Shutdown po kay Rainiel James. Shutdown din kay Renan. Thanks so much for watching the stream. Okay, and we pick there. We see a 𝘂𝘠𝘅 pick. What are these picks? What are these picks, Zoran? Can you explain to me?
I think they're doing a cheese strat right here, technically, as 𝘂𝘠𝘅 is very prone to errors, but it is tanky that could take a lot of damage. And they got Hylos in the explain. Technically, they got the upper hand in Clash, as they will last really long, even though there's a Joy and Sicilian, because of those revitalizers we could speak. And they got Matilda for the mobility. So technically here, in the red side for Archon of Basilius, they got mobility-wise as Joy, Matilda, and then Sicilian. That is something. And while for the Rock got that prioritized kind of like a Clash, taking the objectives, zoning out the core. Or that Joy is really like quick, very feels like a snake every time. You cannot catch it quickly. You have to be precise of catching it. So anything can go here technically. So if just one minor error or just an error I could expect, this could change the tables for a Clash or pick off whatsoever while in the Lord or in the Turtle. That is something we should expect.
Yeah. Absolutely, Hindi ko in-expect na makakita ko ng double tank-ish. Merong Hylos na may 𝘂𝘠𝘅. And kung alam naman natin kay 𝘂𝘠𝘅, mahilig siyang, umangkin ng mga damage since pinupwersa niya literally mga kalaban na mag-damage sa kanya and mag-focus ng basic attack sa kanya. And from checking here, dito na nga ba nakikita natin si Hylos it's actually pushing really, really hard dito sa may side ng blue buff ni Archon Basilius. And from what we can see here, Hylos, kung nakita natin kanina, below 50% HP, and right now it's already all the way up to 75%. And checking here, it's my top lane. Bruno still working his everything, and from checking, wala nagagawa masyado si 𝘚𝑒ℏ. And actually, everybody's actually moving up here on the top lane, and this is actually going to be really, really intense here since nakakuha nga agad ng Rock ang mga creeps ni Archon Basilius here. But from what we can see, Hayabusa is actually going to be really, really aggressive here on the pushes. Jisho is actually getting taken down. Look at that HP, and already the force recall for the side of Archon. It's not looking very good here. What seems to be happening here, Zoran?
Technically, as for now, I think Rock is going for they're making their Hylos for Ian is going for the vision for the core and for the to see if where they are going. Are they going to the red, to the blue? Technically, if you go last to the blue, you're gonna go for the XP. If you go for the red, you're gonna go invade the gold lane. But here, Perseus, I think there is something happening right here.
Yeah, absolutely. From what we can see here, Hylos is actually pushing in here, and everybody else from Rock is actually in there at the back just to reinforce the offense. But for the side of Archon Basilius, they're playing the long game here, playing it very safe. They're recalling, and they're playing very defensively. And from what we can see here, 𝘂𝘏 is actually going to be pushing in there on 𝘂𝘠𝘅, but it's not going to do much damage. Everybody's just trying to do chip damage on each other. from checking here, the turtle has begun. And from what we can see here, a clash by the blue buff. And right there, 𝘂𝘂𝘶 already takes a kill. And from what we can see, 𝘂𝘂𝘶 is getting pushed back here. Despite the fact that they have them surrounded, they're not enough in bringing that damage. 𝘕𝘂𝘁 is actually pushing back here, even though they got overwhelmed and they got pushed around from all sides. 𝘕𝘂𝘁 is actually coming out on top, and that turtle is actually for the side of 𝘕𝘂𝘁 as well.
Yes, sir. And that's what I'm saying right there. From there, that zoning out is their only way for them to get that objective or get that turtle. As that is a gatot, that is a 𝘂𝘺. They got both revitalized. And then we got the 𝘂𝘂𝘶. That could catch up with those shadow clones, I guess I could say. So that with there, and then they can just provide that damage. As of now, Perseus, there is something happening as we could speak.
From what we can see here, 𝘂𝘺 is always at the forefront of all of these bear-preempting fights, and from what we can see, ultimates running down here on the battlefield, and everybody else from 𝘂𝘂𝘶 is already walking back, they're pushing back, they just baited those ultimates, and bang, they're gone. And from what we can see here, 𝘂𝘂𝘶, they're doing really good at baiting out the abilities. 2 ultimates already executed for the side of 𝘂𝘂𝘁 for 𝘂𝘺 and gatot. And kung nakikita naman natin, the moment na lumabas yung ultimates, they already bailed, you know. Lumayas na agad sila, they're not gonna mess with that thing. And from what we can see, ladies and gents, you know, this is still a really good matchup for 𝘂𝘂𝘁 and 𝘂𝘂𝘶, you know. Pareha sila, puro chip damage, and right here merong aggressiveness na pinapakita sa side ng 𝘂𝘂𝘶 dito sa may bot lane, and from what we can see, that's an ultimate right there, a stun for the side of 𝘂𝘺, and 𝘂𝘂𝘶 is actually pushing in on 𝘂𝘺 here, but unfortunately he had to go back on his shadow clones, and from what we can see, everybody else from 𝘂𝘂𝘶, as reinforcements comes through, 𝘂𝘂𝘶 down to his last blood. And from what we see, first blood right there. And from what we see, ladies and gents, double kill right away. 𝘂𝘂𝘶 immediately coming out on top with that ambush on 𝘂𝘂𝘁.
That is some ambush right there, but 𝘂𝘂𝘶 turning the tables from that invade from that 𝘂𝘺, and now they're gonna start the turtle as we could speak. As we could see here, A is getting ganked. But is he gonna escape here? Is gonna go for the vision? He is fighting back as we could speak. And now Perseus, there's another clash happening in the turtle.
Oh my goodness, that turtle has been slain by 𝘂𝘺. He immediately went running with that ultimate rundown. And from what we can see, 𝘂𝘂𝘶, when he whips out the ultimate, he's not able to do much damage due to the crowd being present. But unfortunately still, for 𝘂𝘂𝘶, 𝘂𝘂𝘁 still takes a kill. And from what we can see here on this end, you know, the turtle has been slain yet again. 𝘂𝘂𝘁's doing pretty good. From what we can see, the gold difference, not that much, still 1,500 from what we can see, around that much. And there we go, that's another kill. And from what we can see, Bruno is actually 1 HP, and he's gonna be tower dove, and 𝘂𝘺 takes a kill, and 𝘂𝘺 gets taken down. That tower dive is not that much. That's a killing spree for Bruno, even after death.
Yes,
oh my god.
Technically, almost escaped that tower, but it was not enough because that was a tower dive. It's kind of risky, as you can see. That Matilda only has like a half health, I guess, from what I saw from there. As here in the top, someone is invading as we could speak. That is a kill from 𝘂𝘂 with the help of Ian as now. That is some damage from 𝘂𝘂, as we could say. And then with the assist of Ian, now they're pushing top. So technically, they're just doing their job. They're doing their job just to push, maintain, get that gold, see the vision, and here Perseus. Now, there's a Joy down. Nerak was down. He goes in for the 4v1 and did not successfully escape. That was something. And here Perseus, another clash is happening.
𝘂𝘂𝘁 jumps in on the battlefield, and that tower is destroyed. The clash is still ongoing here, ladies and gents. From what we see, the damage is still sustaining, but 𝘂𝘧𝘍 is actually low HP already. 𝘕𝗏𝘠𝗃 was able to secure one more kill here. He was able to take down the turret and one more kill with it. And from checking here for the side of Archon's Basilius, it's not looking too well, since from what we can tell, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, 2 towers down, and they are able to get the turtle domination here. Again, the turtle dance is beginning, and from what we can see, this is just another free turtle for the side of 𝘂𝘂. Archon's Basilius is taking a little bit of its time. Maybe they're playing for the long game, but the goal difference is getting bigger and bigger. And that clash is going to be jumping in, but Archon's Basilius, they're playing very defensively, very carefully. And from what we can see here, Zoran, oh my god, they na habang nagpupush ng Joy, and 𝘕𝗎𝘇𝗏 whips out the ultimate. 𝘂𝘧 and the reinforcements in the fray. 𝘕𝗏𝘠𝗃 jumps in, killing spree for Q. And from what we see, Ian is actually in here, still at the front, doing his tank duties. And this is yet another clash. And then 𝘂𝘂 is coming out on top with Archon's Basilius on the run.
Yes, sir. That was technically something, as we could say. The trade-off from 𝘂𝘂 to Archon's Basilius, to Archon Basilius to 𝘂𝘂, so on and so forth. They can do anything as they have, as Archon Basilius has the mobility, the damage. 𝘂𝘂 got that what do you say, the durability, the damage also. This could be something. As I said before, just one error could change the tables, as we could speak. It could be Archon Basilius going back na makuha nila yung win na yon, or that momentum, or yung 𝘂𝘂 makuha. Hindi nila mabibigay yung momentum as they have that momentum from that Bruno, Gatot, and 𝘂𝘧. At ito na nga, pinopoke si 𝘭𝘭 as now, but that damage is not enough to kill 𝘭𝘭. And here, Perseus, there's something's gonna happening right here.
Oh, that clash is gonna be beginning. 𝘕𝗏𝘠𝗃 jumps in just like that. 𝘂𝘧 with that ultimate. One down. 𝘂 has been taken down by 𝘂𝘧. Ian is actually doing pretty well here. And another turret is down for the side of Archon's Basilius. And kung nakita naman natin, that's another kill. Bruno is actually doing well, pero mag-isa na lang siya dito sa may side ng spawn. No moment, okay, hinintay niya na mag-cooldown yung skill. If not, he would have been squeezed by the side of Archon's Basilius. Pero kung nakita naman natin, 𝘂𝘂 is doing amazing in terms of offense, and Archon's Basilius always on the defense, but they're not able to convert this na maging winning situation. And kung nakikita naman natin, they are able to push the bottom lane, pero this is gonna be a free lord for the side of 𝘂𝘂 kasi wala tayong nakikita kahit anong counter offense for the side of Archon's Basilius, except here for Joy at the bottom lane. All alone, he was just clearing the creeps, and now back on that recall. Hopefully those minions are enough to take down that tower, but unfortunately, since the counter minions are back out, hindi na natin ma-expect yan. Kung nakikita naman natin, the Lord is marching down the top lane, and oh my god, Archon's Basilius got their Shiver Me Timbers energy. And from dito naman sa may side ng 𝘂𝘂, they're just really on a good offense. And wala sila masyadong ginagawa ngayon. Kung nakita naman natin sa minimaps, that's because they're on a really good spot. There's not much to do. Ito naman kay 𝘂𝘂, they're just clearing the creeps.
Oh, as we could see here, another clash Perseus, I think. The Joy! As we could see,
oh
the
my
Joy.
goodness, and from who could see, yes, and the Lord here on the crash. Everybody's jumping in, and Archon's Basilius again overpowered and overshadowed, and that Bruno slides in with that final hit on that kill. Another turret down for the side of 𝘂𝘂, and dito naman kay Archon's Basilius still, they're on their last legs. They're pushing back. They're being pushed back all the way to the base, down to the fountain. The Lord is targeting down on the turret, and from what we see, ladies and gentlemen, 𝘂𝘂 with a kill, and right now Archon's Basilius, they were able to hold the fort down, and they get to see and live another day.
Yes, sir. But that moment, that there was technically like 3 to 4 players right there in the top lane, but 𝘂 defend and take the damage for them to survive that attack. That almost could be the finishing of the game. In just 11 minutes in, we got a 5k gold lead for 𝘂𝘂. While, it changed technically. It's now 4k lead for 𝘂𝘂 and Archon Basilius with only like -4, as they could. That is technically something a little bit change game, as we could say, as some of the players here, the Bruno is now like building a Magic Blade, as we could say. And now, the next build. And there we go. He goes for the Rose Gold. And now, they're just protecting their base. We're seeing that 40 seconds technically. 40 seconds in, the Lord will now spawn. Grabe yung nangyayari dito From the Archon Basilius defending that tower, or defending their base. And then for Rock, going for the range, going for the kills, taking damage from Pei. As we could see here, they're gonna go for invade. Never mind, they didn't catch anyone because of the mobility-wise of Archon Basilius escaping those attacks. But as we could see here, Perseus, there's gonna be something gonna cook right here for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Kung nakita naman natin, Lord has been enhanced and it's spawning in 2 seconds. Nakita naman natin sa side ng Archon's Basilius, they're ready to actually counter this free Lord take that Rock has been getting. Kasi hindi naman sila nagpapatinig, Every time na may chance sila makuha yung Lord, they come get it, they run for it. Right now na nandito si Archon's Basilius to actually counter, they're actually able to fight back and push Rock away, saying, hey, we're not giving you this Lord for free. You gotta have to fight us through it. And right now, kung nakita naman natin si Joy dito, mag-isa lang sa may top lane. Kaso, dahil nga naman nag-ult siya, at still, even though that ult was taken down, still, from what we see, ladies and gentlemen, but 𝘃𝘀𝘃 jumps in, and again, more damage into Rock's side. Bruno has slain another hero down from what we see. Archon's Basilius again, down in their last legs, even though konti na ng HP ng mga tank ng side ng Rock, or just like that. They're still fighting back. Still fighting back.
But I think this is the end for Archon Basilius. They did those defensive weights, but Rock's take that lead by 1 game. That damage from Bruno, the range, the damage we could see, the Malefic gun, and surviving those clash as he is pre-hitting. He got that Rose Gold and Malefic gun. Damage. That is a Bruno, as we could say. Yes, they got that Joy and Matilda, but you cannot stop those. You cannot stop on Hylos and Gatot with Revitalize, while the Bruno is just free hitting right there.
Absolutely. Kung nakikita naman natin, ang ganda ng mga classic lineup, and this just goes to show, just because new heroes ay nandyan na sa bagong era, yung mga old heroes is wala na kwenta. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nakita naman natin the combination ng ult ng Gatot along with Hylos, that immediate all combos. It's just so insane. So that's going to be 1 round win for the side of Rock. But that round win was actually brought to you by PC Express. To stay in touch with the latest promotions, discounts, and sales, follow PC Express at facebook.com/PCExpressPH. Upgrade and build your own PC today with PC Express.
Yes, sir. Thank you talaga sa PC Express and other sponsors for this Ascend. Without them, dito mangyayaring Ascend Hyperdrive. But now, going back to that result, technically, may chance talaga doon yung Archon Basilius. But yung execution ng Rock with that play right there, nagsasama-sama talaga sila. Nakikita mo, 'di ba? Parang almost like sumasama yung Vexana from that Hylos para lang mag-gap yung MM or si Brody doon sa top, ina-invade talaga. While Hayabusa, tinitignan talaga yung map kasi kakalat yung Hylos for the vision, and then they only got a Matilda, so bawal naman disturban yung Hylos umikot. So technically, that Hylos is going for the vision para makita-kita talaga yung positioning. But the play from Archon's Basilius talaga, that Joy, the Cecilion, all of them technically, he got that play as nagawa na nila mag-back, umatake sa likod with that Joy. Zai taking the damage, going for the kills pag nagdikit-dikit sila. Cecilion free hitting, getting those stacks, but the execution was not enough.
Well, in that case, we're going to be moving into round 2. For now, we're going to be seeing Rock for the side of red, and it's Archon's Basilius for the side of blue. And kung nakita naman natin, this is going to be the first ban Hilda. We have been seeing Hilda banned since the first draft pick, Zoran. Bakit kaya? It's one of those classic heroes again. Why another Hilda ban and a Zucian here as well?
Well, technically, in short, Hilda can invade, could for a kill, mobility-wise, he got it all. Even though he can build a tank build, even though one attack build, one damage build, he has that damage from that passive, which you can see at the top of a hero. If you see, it's kind of like full stack. That is where the damage could happen from a Hilda. And for 𝘂𝘺𝘍, he's a crowd control user. He is something that we could expect in a clash that could stun and could provide help for that players to get that kill while the heroes in the enemy side are escaping. And as of now, they banned Ling and Bruno. Technically Ling, as you said before, it's pretty difficult to kill. Very
Very
dangerous
mobile,
to,
you know,
yes, mobile.
unlikot-likot.
Malikot talaga yan. While yung Bruno is kind of like a crit build. Got that range,
Ako.
got that damage. The full build, he could free hit. And then ayun, Ililit, kinuha ng
Exactly.
Hayabusa ni Nerak.
Oh,
As we could see here,
okay.
parang it could be something, a similar picks, I guess, for both teams, as we could see. But they're getting it back.
Okay.
The cheese strat of
Secure.
Ian and Pei, Hylos and Gatot. I think we're gonna
Yeah,
see
Ian.
for first years, we're gonna see here another like similar team or similar picks.
Okay, well, only difference is si Hayabusa, hindi na siya kay Rockrock, hindi na siya kay 𝘚𝘀𝘍𝘂𝘶, and also that Bruno ban, by the way. We just know that they just don't want that Bruno to be used against them kasi nakita nila yung lakas, and knowing na hindi sila yung first pick, they just didn't want to give it away dahil nga naman sa effect na yun. And from checking here, a carry pick, and right now, nakikita naman natin, medyo may difference in pick na right now with that carry and sa Hayabusa. You know, we're just gonna see what effect Hayabusa has for 𝘚𝘀𝘍𝘂𝘶. You know, how are they gonna turn the tables there?
Technically, they in 𝘚𝘀𝘍𝘂𝘶, they have Kari and Aurora with that Frigid Glacier. Kari going for the free hits with that damage and the Malefic Gun. We should never forget that. And I think they're literally going for the similar pick. I think this is some kind of combination or some kind of cheese strat I saw before. Like what I saw before is technically a Beleric, but now it's a Vexana. This is something.
Okay, I mean, right now, we're not gonna be able to expect absolutely everything. Oh, it's a CC ban. Oh, wait, bakit ka may ban na CC, ha?
Oh. Technically, CC is kind of like rotational hero. Has the damage, has the mobility wise, could kill quickly for tank or fighters that are like a tank build as for has a lot of durability. But as now, 𝘂𝘺𝘀 again.
𝘂𝘺𝘀 as well. Why is that? Why? You know, makes sense kay CC since you explained it very well. Nakita naman natin, it's just an overall very good hero to pick. Pero dito kay 𝘂𝘺𝘀, why that one?
Technically, 𝘂𝘺𝘀, well, you can just technically 𝘂𝘺𝘀 has a lot of counters. As he got that full barrage as he stays still, but you can catch him with a flicker or a setup of a long range. For example, with Tigreal, Gwyn, Gatot, many more tanks or setters, fighters that could catch 𝘂𝘺𝘀. But here, a Nolan, a new pick right here.
Nolan pick.
Nolan has the damage and the build and mobility. Ooh. This is something.
Are we? A Ruby and is he gonna lock it in? The Kaja is locked in, Zoran. Okay, this is really nice. For me, I know a little bit about this. Ruby with that crowd control as well, and Kaja has had his own era of domination. Pero dito naman sa side ng Rock, okay, I was not expecting that. Moskov was actually locked. And right here, what are we gonna be expecting, Zoran? What is this matchup right here? This is new.
This is something new, as I think 𝘚𝘀𝘍𝘂𝘶 is gonna go for the pickups, and then for the Ruby, if there's a clash, he could just could go for the stuns, for the crowd control, as we could speak. But in technicality here, I think for Rock, you're just gonna go stick it in with that Vexana, Hylos, and then that Gatot and Revitalize. So this, for me, I think 𝘚𝘀𝘍𝘂𝘶 got the upper hand if they execute that pick off properly. And then for escaping clashes, well, That is like both teams got that got the upper hand in the clash also. But technically in pick of wise, 𝘕𝘀𝘼𝘍 got that Ruby and 𝘕𝘀𝘍 right there.
But hey, that draft pick was brought to you by 𝘂𝘺𝘍𝘍 though. If you're still cramming all that schoolworks and projects and you need something to boost and wake you up, whether it's cold or hot, 𝘂𝘺𝘍𝘍 offers you a variety of flavors with their cold and hot drinks. And right now, with their many flavors to choose from at a very affordable price. To stay updated on their latest flavors and promotions, visit and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/𝘂𝘺𝘍𝘍 SM Manila PNU. Grab one and go. Finish all your schoolworks with 𝘂𝘺𝘍𝘍, Cebu's first 39 pesos coffee.
As we could see here, nakita natin dito, parang nag-invade talaga yung 𝘕𝘀𝘍𝘍 na kinukulit yung Nolan pero nasa successfully nakuha yung mga buffs. At as of now, yung Ҳaya dito napapatay. 1v1 nangyayari sa top. Napatay pa. First blood for 𝘕𝘚𝑒𝑟𝑎𝑘 right there. The damage was so good. Kala natin sino mananalo doon. Technically, both sides could win, but 𝘕𝘚𝑒𝑟𝑎𝑘 gets that kill.
Absolutely, you know, that's a very, very early first blood for the side of 𝘕𝘀𝘼𝘍. There could be a chance for them to reverse the play here. But here, Ruby against the 𝘂𝘆𝑡, it's actually doing pretty well since napaka wide ng mga ang wide ng mga skills and abilities ng Ruby against the 𝘂𝘆𝑡, kaka. And from checking here, from what we can see, that Ruby is just hopping around and about with every use of the ability. And from what we see, Carry is actually doing really well against 𝘕𝘂𝑉 here. But we can't say for sure since 𝘕𝘂𝑉 has his own strengths. The moment na ma-pin ka niyan sa pader, you're dead. No questions asked. So, kung nakita naman natin, same movement for the side of Hylos sa side ng 𝘂𝑚. Pero, kung nakita naman natin, meron ng initiative dito sa side ng 𝘕𝘀𝘍𝑍. And right now, 𝘂𝘆𝑡 jumps in but misses absolutely everybody. And right now, from what we see, ladies and gents, 𝘂𝑚 is actually getting taken down. That HP is so low, but that tank is just so good. And from what we see, 𝘕𝘀𝘍𝑍 was actually pushed back. And now that is a 1-for-1 kill. And right now, Carry was able to push back with another kill here. Right now, the reinforcements is not making it too far. And from what we see, ladies and gentlemen, that's another kill for the Hayabusa. And right now, my goodness, ladies and gents, this isn't actually the same match as before. Kasi dati, 𝘕𝘀𝘍 is already on the defense. They're running away, retreating. Right now, they're taking initiative. They're staying on the fight. And they're winning it. 3-4-2 kills.
That is something like and that was something like we saw 𝘂 almost gonna die, but those revitalize and the heal from that glorious pathway is something as we could see on how durable is these two tanks. That is something, but here's the pick of almost got killed. The damage from that Nolan. Wow, the gold, the damage. Now he builds a 𝘕𝑝𝑡𝑎𝑠𝑖S. This is gonna be something.
𝘕𝑝𝑡𝑎𝑠𝑖S.
But here we could see Perseus, they are all in, going for an initiate kill for Hayabusa.
Okay, Hayabusa immediately going for that ultimate to go for the immediate, invulnerability. But from checking here, the spams on that 𝘕𝘂𝑉 along with the teammates is actually insane. This is what I'm talking about on the strengths of 𝘕𝘂𝑉. And from what we see, ladies and gents, kahit sobrang layo, they can still actually make a fight here. And right now, this is actually going to be an equal 3-4-3 for the side of 𝘂𝑚 and 𝘕𝘀𝘍. And tingnan din naman natin yung gold. They're basically right next to each other. This game is as equal as it gets. But this turtle is going to be spawning in 5 seconds. And this is probably what's going to decide the rest of this game. But this 𝑘𝑎𝑟𝑖 is already being pushed. But the reinforcements is back in. 𝘂𝘆𝑡 jumps in the tower. But that's a great mistake. Immediately another kill for 𝘂𝘚 right there. That tower dive was not worth it for the side of 𝘂𝑚. And they are in a good spot for a turtle dance here. But that Nolan was able to take another kill. And right now it's going to be an equal 1-for-1. But that 𝘂𝘚 is actually doing a lot of damage. And 𝘂𝘚 is all alone. But just a little bit, a sliver, they were able to slip away. And kung nakikita naman natin, the turtle domination is with the side of 𝘂𝑚. And wala na magawa dito ang 𝘕𝘀𝘍. They're just pushing the rest of their heroes down.
Yes, sir. Grabe nangyayari dito. The clash, the kills, never-ending stop of that durability, casting those skills. At nakita natin kanina si MN, nag-Spear of Destruction. He almost killed the mage, but na divine judgment na lang ng Kaja yun and gets the kill. Grabe. He took that risk technically, but may damage na talaga yung Moskov doon. Pero ayun na lang yung divine judgment of Ikaja. Ayan yung problema na nangyari. At there are 4 players in here of Arcus Basilius in the bot. I think they're gonna go for a push. Oh, never mind. They're going for the top. Si Kaja babantayin yung bot. And here, 2v1 as we could see. MN and Ian is here to go for the push. They're stunning in. Zai with the flicker hook. What is happening right here? The damage, no initiation. They're going to do their job. And that is a kill for Nerak. That is very clean,
That
my
was
friend,
clean.
right there. Pero
Very
talagang
clean.
trabaho lang ginagawa nila dito. Trabaho lang talaga ginagawa dito, Perseus eh.
Pre, kumakayod lang talaga tol. Kung nakikita naman natin, sa 48 seconds for the next turtle to spawn. There's a lot of time here, pero dito naman sa side ng Hayabusa, trabaho ni Hayabusa, just be a ninja. Dove in that tower, ultimate, invulnerable, one person, all the damage to get taken, dead. Ang bilis, just like that. Right now, Hylos is going to be pushing in here very, very early with the initiative. Hayabusa with a very low HP. 𝘂𝘠𝘅 is actually going to be pushing him. Kaja with the defense. And right here, another Hans. Hans is actually going to try to push them back as well. But unfortunately, Arcus Basilius is getting pushed all the way to the turret. And from what we see, Carry was able to counterattack even though he was low HP. Konting squish na lang. But they were able to squeeze out of that clean. And that's another turret. For the side of Rock, they're really good. Rock is really good at pushing and giving that timing. And right now, dito sa turtle spawn, Rock is in a very good position to secure it. Arcus Basilius marching down. They're going for that turtle. That turtle was slain way too fast. And everybody's jumping in here. They just jumped in. 𝘂𝘠𝘅 is already down. Right now, Moskov, that little sliver of health is not going to give you double kill. 𝘂𝘠𝘅 with that ultimate, but that's not going to be enough. That's a whole squad you're fighting with you just alone. Kaja is going to be fighting that basic attack. He's just whipping him in the face, left and right. And from what we see, Ruby is trying to push him. But unfortunately, that 𝘂𝘠𝘅 is just so squishy. It's just so hard to take down that HP.
Yeah, it is technically so hard to take down that HP as he got that skill to restore his HP every time he uses it. And in here, Ian's going for the initiate, Perseus.
Oh my god, that initiative right now. Hylos is marching down immediately with a kill on Ruby. That caught Arcus Basilius. Oh my god, that caught them off guard, and that Petrify is actually insane. And from what we see, that wasn't the Petrify actually. They just froze. They just froze in place all at the same time. And from what we see, Arcus Basilius was good at the defense on this one. That's a surprise ambush for the side of Rock. That was really fast, but Arcus Basilius was able to minimize the damage. Isa lang yung napatay. And right now, Ruby's already marching back out. And from what we see, it's a very sustained game. And Arcus Basilius, they got back their own towers. Kung titignan natin, 2 for 2. And nakita naman natin yung tower ng Rock sa may bottom lane. Parang medyo isa na lang yata yung paa, pre. Sobrang light na lang ng HP. Isang pitik na lang babagsak na. So, ina-expect natin na at some point, kung nakita naman natin si Hayabusa, he's just marching down, being very sneaky. He's gonna push that bottom lane tower since wala siyang defense. But that 15 seconds on the Lord is already counting down.
So technically, in the 15 seconds, they're gonna push in the bot lane to take the outer towers here. And then, nagsasama-sama na talaga sila. Like, dahil nga kaya na nila sa clash, you could pick off, Ruby can assist in the clash with the second skill, the hook, the first, the spell bump that he has. There is something right there as we could see. And here, Jisho is going for the positioning, hiding in the bush just to get the Lord. And here, kita natin, Perseus, something is happening again.
That jump in from 𝘂𝘠𝘅 was actually not that much. Hylos with that wrong direction on that ultimate from OXC. Ladies and gents, this is actually really equal for both sides, and everybody just pushing back. Arcus Basilius being very wary. They already got Zai down, and from checking here, the Lord dance is still beginning. And ladies and gents, wala pa rin masyado nangyayari, but still, nakikita naman natin, kahit ang kukonti ng HP ng Rock, nakikita naman natin, lumalaban pa rin sila. Nolan got taken down, even after getting a kill. Still got taken down. Low HP for most of their members, but still Arcus Basilius, they're being very very careful about this. They're not pushing. And right now, hinayaan na nila mag-recall yung mga members ng Rock Rock. And right now, that Lord should be free. But �々𝘂𝘍𝑚 is not taking it since Rock Rock is already marching them down. Hylos right here, that 4-horse legs is already running its way back to the Lord. And hinintay pa talaga ng 𝘓𝘂𝘍 na makabalik ang Rock Rock bago initiate ang Lord.
Yes, sir. As if now, kukunin na talaga ng 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚. No one's initiating. Here is Ian initiating the Lord.
And just like that, that jump from 𝘒𝘂𝘶 was insane right in the middle of the Lord. But Kari was able to get that double kill. And from checking, oh my goodness, Moskov was able to secure the... oh my goodness, that's a triple kill.
Oh my God.
That's a triple kill. Right now for Hayabusa, that 𝘂𝘀 is down with a killing spree. That was Jason down. Okay, Kari was insane getting a triple, but that Hayabusa was able to get that 4th kill right now with only Nolan on the line for the side of Rock Rock and that Lord marching down in the bottom lane. They need to be able to be very careful about this. They need to split their forces, push down on the middle lane and the bottom lane, and some else take down the Lord at the bottom. And from what we can see, this is what they're doing. It's really nice. Nag-push sila dito sa may mid. That turret was taken down and this Lord was cleaned up as well.
They literally clean up right there. The intense of the clash of Rock Rock and 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚. They're doing their thing. They're doing their job. The game plan, execution-wise, that is something that we could see. And I think there's gonna be an initiation of clash right here, but never mind. One's gonna start the clash, but never mind. Ian is starting to initiate the clash, like we could speak, but...
Well, okay. That was anticlimactic.
I thought they were gonna go for the clash, but no. Ian technically is all the time, mostly all the time, going for the initiation of a clash, but I think they go back off because of the damage, or some of their teammates are far away from each other, I guess. But of now, 𝘂𝘀 is going in the XP, just checking out who's in the top, and position right here, like 80 seconds in, it's gonna spawn the Lord. Then Kari is just defending that tower in the bot lane. As of now, playing safe, positioning wise, hiding in the bush. So anyone could get the win right here. Rock Rock or 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚, they're doing their job, executing the plan. But the shot down from a Nolan, that was unexpected. See? That was so fast of a kill, as we could speak, Perseus.
Yeah, I mean, kung nakita naman natin, 𝘂𝘀 jumping down on that tower dive, and Hylos, that ultimate, that Ruby, that push, that pull down to the turret, was not going to be able to do much though. Moskov is down, but Nolan gets a kill. Hayabusa with the cleanup of that Mega, and double kill on 𝘂𝘀. Right now, they're on their last legs. Rock Rock, with down another member. 𝘂𝘀 also taking down Hylos. He's not going to be able to do anything, and he's cleaned up, and that's a wipe out.
That is a wipe out for 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚, killing all the members of Rock Rock. They could take the win technically right here, but I think in 10 seconds, 𝘂𝘀 will be back. But I think they will only push the inner turrets, or not technically they could push for the last tower in the top, but they don't have that much time, as the Rock Rock has now spawned. 𝘂𝘀, Nolan, and MN has spawned technically, and the Lord has spawned. Enhanced Lord. Anyone could take this. 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚 or Rock Rock. Now, I think we're gonna see some cooking right here from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And kung nakikita naman natin, ladies and gents, kung etong si Rock Rock, the moment they spawned, they immediately started marching down dyan sa my Lord, kasi perfect in timing, they had a little bit of time to run in there. And right now, nandito si 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚, they're pushing everybody from Rock Rock back. From what we see here on the positioning, Rock Rock is just all the way out on the edges. They're not pushing in. But here, Hylos is actually beginning to march those horse legs down, and 𝘂𝘀𝘶 jumps in. Only gets one right now. From what we see, that Hylos is going to be ultimating. And from what we see, shut down, another shutdown, and that Spear of Destruction. And from what we see, that was a clean up for 𝘓𝘂𝘍𝑚 yet again. But Rock Rock is going to be able to secure another kill on that Hayabusa. And but from what we can see, what?
Wait!
What? Moskov, what? What an assassin with that. Oh, what? Oh, wait.
What?
Right from behind the scenes, Moscow takes the round win for Rock, even though Rock had that amazing chance for that comeback on that round win. Rock was able to slip away with the win right under 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍 noses, and this is going to be a win for Rock. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And this is also a thanks to 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍 for participating, because Rock did an amazing job on fighting on that first game. That offense was amazing. And Zoran, this is just insane, you know? Both teams was great. Ganda ng performance, but that Moscow was just an assassin. What?
That was unexpected. Like, both of us are focusing on that clash in Lord, but it was really unexpected for like an Moscow going in the back segue, man. He's like, it's like an echo struck at we could speak, na distraction lang pala yung mga teammates niya dun sa Lord, and then magpo-push lang yung Moscow, trabaho lang, focus sa goal, and they got that win. But congratulations natin naman yung 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍 for surviving and giving us that play. Well played po. You show us how strong you are. Na kinaya nyo talaga yung strat na ginagawa ng Rock, but Rock with the execution from that strat, they got the win.
Absolutely, you know, that was a commendable performance aside ng 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍. They were really pushing back doon sa second game, but that Moscow is just a really cheeky little rat, you know, bigla na lang pak, bang. You know, nakatingin tayo, sabi natin, oh, ang ganda ng clash dito, nanalo yung 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝑍, and nagre-recall na sila. Kaya pala nagre-recall. Tapos na yung laro. My God. Nagulat na. Bigla wala nangyari. Parang wala nangyari, pre. Nagulat na lang tayo, biglang nagpan yung screen na wala yung mga user interface. What happened?
Like, yeah, what happened right there? Like, I thought it was gonna go continue, but nope. They just like go back in. At ayun na nga. Grabe talaga ginawa ng Moscow. Grabe ng strategy ng Rock with that cheese strat of a revitalize. But as of now, that will be it. GG, well played, 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍. And now, congratulations for Rock proceeding to the finals. Now, as of now, mga sponsors natin, TUP Gear, Akadarina, Maki, PC Express, Don Macchiato, Unipin. Thank you for sponsoring us. Without you, wala, dito mangyayari Ascend Hyperdrive. Thank you talaga. And now, both of us, as Zoran and Perseus, will now take a break. Stay hydrated. Don't forget to buy a Pocky for a snack para masarap habang nanonood kayo ng MLBB. That will be all. Thank you and see you later.
Elevate, evolve, excel. Elevate, evolve, excel. evolve, excel. Elevate, 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 evolve, excel.
Hey!
So, gandang araw sa inyo. Have very a good day. Sana hydrated kayo, nakakain na, walang magugutom habang naglalaro. I mean, habang naglalaro. Technically, yung iba naglalaro habang nanonood. And habang manonood to,
Never know.
always stay hydrated. Hydrated. May kape, may tubig, kahit ano. Just be hydrated. At ayun lang naman. And as of now, kanina nga, as 𝘈𝘂𝘼𝑚 and 𝘓𝘂𝘃 show us a game which is very intense na from first game to second game na nagbabatoon talaga ng momentum from 𝘈𝘂𝘼 to 𝘓𝘃𝘃 to 𝘈𝘂𝘼, so on and so on forth. They did their best, they did well, they execute the plans properly, but the 𝘓𝘃 takes the win with a 0-2, while 𝘈𝘂𝘼 GG, well played. They did their best. Napakita pa nga tayo ng mga plays na unexpected from that Ruby, Kari, and that Hayabusa. And mentioning that Kaja also. Grabe talaga yung nangyari doon.
That's good. Well, aside from that though, it was a really good game from both teams actually. Pero still, nanaig pa rin ang Team 𝘓𝘓. And from checking here actually, just a really quick shout out here sa Gearhawks Rock. Silver medalist sa 34th SKUA NCR Games. Shout out sa inyo sa Gearhawks live here on the TP Gear page as of this moment. Congratulations sa pagiging silver medalist. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And you guys are being so amazing right now. What's gonna happen next, Zoran?
Technically, still don't know, as both teams on the second bracket will now be UDV-VDU versus Greyhawks Nexus. As these two teams, it's kind of like a fresh start, I guess. Still like very unknown team, but from the match, what we see from the first bracket, give us an intense match from both teams with high execution, high gameplay. Now, this could be something else also. Could be the same or more, or a more intense that could reach to 30 or 40 minutes. We may never know. Just one match. But technically, as UD-VDU is a resident champ in TUP Manila with some varsity players, while Greyhawks Nexus is a TUP Taguig, which consists of some strong players also. So, this is two strong players. As Greyhawks Nexus could defeat the second place, which is the UDV-VDU. That was Rock. I'm mistaken. My bad. So technically, UDV-VDU is also a resident champs for them. So this is gonna be an intense match that I would like to see for the last bracket or the second bracket.
Absolutely. You know, hindi na natin alam kung ano i-expect, pero at this point in time, ladies and gents, this is still gonna be another insane match here at the semifinals, which we're gonna find out sino rito yung mag-move on sa finals. UDVVDU versus Greyhawks Nexus, TUP Taguig, and some varsity from TUP Manila dito sa UDVVDU. You know, we're like Zoran mentioned. But in any case, you know, thanks so much everyone for staying in tune with us here at the TUP Gear page live right now. Everybody, if you guys want to get a shout out, go on down on the live chat and speak with us. We're gonna be happy to shout you out. I'm looking here, seeing. I'll be on a close lookout at the chat here. Pero kung saan, ano pa bang kailangan nating ma-expect dito, Zoran? Kasi kung kanina nakita natin, may mga cheese strat pa rin na nag-exist within Mobile Legends Bang Bang with that Gatot and Hylos. And yung sinasuggest mo na with Beleric. Ano pa ba pwede dito mga cheese strat or maybe possible na gameplays na pwede magawa ng ating teams dito on the next match?
On the next match, they could just pick Bruno if hindi naman ibaban, Aurora, Hilda if hindi ibaban, and go for a Hylos or Hylos and Gatot again for one of the each teams. But as of now, we're moving into the drafting phase. As the blue side, we have a blue side and red side is gonna be the first. So what would be the ban? Yun na nga. They ban Fanny as expected.
Fanny.
Dahil nga, that is something that we should expect, as he is technically in the meta, fast mobility, high execution play, high damage wise, and ayun ulit, Suyo. Same as Fanny, as high execution play, high wise, very high damage, and then the Hilda. Hilda in short, you invade, you follow the low health enemies, and then rotate quickly, and then cut the enemy lane. Same with Zushin. Yun na nga. Yes sir, it's kind of like a similar banning phase for the last match before, na Hilda at Zushin ulit binaban, but the new ones is Fanny and Suyo. Then kinuha yung Matilda. Perseus, ano yung pwedeng gawin dito ng Greyhawks Nexus for the two picks as we could see?
Yeah, I mean, from what we can see here, I'm not very good with predictions, pero kung nakikita naman natin, by the way, I like the bans here, especially that Fanny and that Hilda, since it's one of those heroes na sobrang old na, but still very, very reliable. And right now, still, we're gonna see another Hylos. Is this gonna be another cheese shred? Are they gonna go for Gatot? Okay, they actually went for Khalid. It's actually really interesting here. Another two picks here for the side of UDVDU. And from what we can see, what can we expect from that Hylos? Are they gonna go for a cheese strat there, Soran?
Actually, if they pick Hylos, I think they're not gonna go for a cheese strat. I think they're gonna go for a mobility wise of a vision, as a setter is from Shiloh is a Khalid, and then for Hylos, the one that takes damage gives assist, and then with that Revitalize going for the front with mobility of the Glorious Pathway. But as we could see here, UDVTU with the Eve and then Phobius. Well, Eve got that real world manipulation, and while Phobius got that pursuit in. It is technically unlimited if you use the second skill or the passive skill of a Phobius. Oh, and here right now, ooh, I thought they're gonna pick a Lancelot, but they pick a good pick, I guess, for Valentina.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, nakita ko na, I was watching Lancelot, you know, with that majestic skin, pero I guess they didn't even flinch to lack it out. Valentina. Right now, the third ban here, outside of Greyhawk's Nexus, ano pa pwede nating expect na ban? This could be the same bans as before. Well, there we go. Si 𝘂𝘀𝘍𝗫 Ling, never nawawala sa mga bans. And what do you think is going to be the last ban of the match? A Bruno. Of course, it's a Bruno.
It's a Bruno. I said it before. They're gonna prioritize Bruno because of that malefic gun. And this is something unexpected. An Alucard.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It was Hayabusa.
Baited.
It was a bait. He got baited,
Bro
man.
thought I literally got mugged, brother. I literally got mugged. I mean, I can't believe that Sigma just showed. You know, his name is Jay. Oddly enough, my name is Jay, and yung first main hero ko is Alucard. So I thought that was gonna be ironic right there, but from what we can see, that's a Fredrin and a Moscow. Okay, I like these two picks. Here. What I'm gonna say is Moscow, nakita naman natin yung kaya niyang gawin from the last match, ladies and gents. Si Fredrin dito, that sustain on that damage, and then that one is gonna be insane there later in the game. But a Beatrix on the last agent, on the last hero. Seems to be the analysis here, Zoran. What seems to be the lineup?
That is technically, I forgot to mention this before. Didn't go through my mind that Bea is also a meta pick, as we could see, because of also that Malefic gun. Again and again, I'm saying Malefic gun because Malefic gun is really good. For every MM with that range, that penetration, many more, so many details I would say about the Malefic gun. But Beatrix against a Moskov, that will be difficult side for a Moskov as in early to mid. Technically, I think Bea will get the upper hand from that laning phase. But as we could see, there's a Phobius and an Eve. But in the other side, there's a Khalid and a Hylos. So they could counter each other, but anyone could take this win. And as I said before, just one error, minor, major, anything that is an error could be a game changer for one of these teams.
And look at this UI here, ladies and gents. This is the kind of production that you only expect here exclusively at TUP Gear. Up on down, thanks so much for everybody for watching us here live at the TUP Gear Facebook page. Please share it. Tell your friends, tell your family, watch Mobile Legends Bang Bang right now. TUP Gear live at the semifinals. And right now, we're going to be going UDVVDU against the Greyhawk's Nexus. And from what we can see, early movement here from both sides. Nothing too crazy, just going for the objectives. And kung makikita naman natin, medyo squeeze dito sa top lane si Moskov. But Matilda is actually going to be pushing down all the way from mid. And there's going to be a little bit of a heating up situation happening here at the mid lane. But nothing too crazy yet. Again, everybody's just doing their thing, you know?
Yes, sir. They're just doing their thing, playing safe. As the GRX is going for the vision with that Khalid rotating. Hylos is going in the XP lane for damage. But here, technically, Shiro is now guarding the top lane as it is only a Moskov that they could invade with the damage. But here, in the invade lane mid and goes for the first blood by Jay. Execution-wise, that is something of a damage right there from a Hayabusa. Now, GRX technically a little bit of a golden with 400 gold as we could speak, but that could be something else for Jay as he is the jungler of the team.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's an absolutely amazing jungler. Not even 2 minutes in with that level 4, already got that ultimate ability, and that's the reason why they got that first blood but the turtle dance is actually going to start here with Fredrin. Chewie is going to be beginning the turtle dance,
no.
but he is actually going to be boggled down by GRX Nexus, and they're not actually going to let this go. They're pushing in. UDVVDU is actually being pushed back, and right now, 𝘂𝘀𝘃 Nexus is going to be taking over the control here on the turtle side, but unfortunately, that Matilda is going to be able to get that kill. That, oh my god, from what we can see here, ladies and gents, 𝘠𝑚oriz is actually going to be trying to get that. Unfortunately, 𝘂𝘃 Nexus is really nice with the pressure here on the offense. And from what we can see, that's another kill for another Hayabusa. Fredrin's down, and Hayabusa was able to be shot down as well. That Hayabusa was causing so much ruckus, but right now, it's equal. Even though 𝘂𝘃 Nexus got the turtle, it's still a pretty much equal, you know. Masyadong dikit pa rin, almost 500 difference in gold, and nothing too big is happening, and everybody's doing their job well.
They're doing their job well, technically, as both teams are like in like a little difference in the gold, but they're doing their job, getting the objectives, trying to getting for the kill, trying to kill who's the carry of the team. But here you can see in the mid lane, Perseus, there is something happening.
And that something is actually insane, because what we can see, Shiro is actually going to be really low here. Khalid is going to be really aggressive, but thankfully, look at that regeneration. He didn't even need to go back to the fountain. You know, hindi na nag-recall. Konting upo lang, full HP na. Kasi ito, kung nakikita naman natin, napakahalaga na mag-stay siya dito sa battlefield 40 seconds before the turtle spawns.
Yes, sir. Sobrang halaga talaga ng ni Shiro, as he is the roamer, he is the tank, the vision for the team. But in here, na-pick off na nga. Mapapatay pa ba si Suspicious? Yes, sir. He was killed by Yanji. The damage, the execution, inaabangan talaga kanina pa si Suspicious. Is Suspicious talaga by Jay and Yanji. What is happening right here?
That was insane ambush, like a tiger eyeing on his prey, and from what we can see here, UDVVDU is actually going to try to do the exact same thing, but 𝘂𝘃 Nexus was actually ready, and now the turtle spawns, and from what we can see, everybody's going to be piling up here on the side of the turtle. Hylos guarding this turtle like a mad horse, quite literally, and from what we can see, 𝘠𝑚oriz, Matilda is actually going to be starting with the damage here on the turtle, and that push on 𝘂𝘃 Nexus, low HP down on every single person, but from what we see, they're actually pushing back. Khalid down right now. From what we see, ladies and gents, that huge damage. Oh my goodness, Hylos is on the run. He's all alone, low HP. Now Hayabusa against his own self here. From what we see, UDVVDU is doing a good job pushing 𝘂𝘃 Nexus back. This is a great blunder for the side of 𝘂𝘃 Nexus, and now this is going to be a free turtle. It's going to be one turtle for one turtle. It's still equal game. 4 kills for 4 kills. UDVVDU and 𝘂𝘃 Nexus. This is a really pretty much equal match. And from what we see, wow, there we go. Turtle finally slain, and 𝘂𝘃 Nexus tried to see if they could steal it, but to no avail.
Yes, there was no avail, but that was pretty intense technically, as GRX Nexus initiate the clash as initiate the clash, and then while Shiro goes for a flicker, raging sandstorm. But they really did well with that set, but UDVDU UDVDU turns the tables right there. But in here, I think nag-swap na talaga yung top bot lane. But here's the initiation right here. The damage receiving from that Phobios was so freaking many bullets raining in him. But another invade. They're not gonna go back. They're going for the kill. Jay gets the kill. Di nila ano yan. Ayaw nila ipa-uwi. Di nila papatakas pa. Going for that kill would be a benefit for the team. And here we go, another clash.
Absolutely, you know. Okay, that was just a feint, you know. Naramdam lang nila isa't isa. That was an insane tower dive there for the side of 𝘂𝘃 Nexus in my top lane, and that tower is now officially down. And you know, nakita natin, Hayabusa is actually doing really well as 𝘂𝘃 Nexus's assassin here, you know. As this jungler, they're doing really nicely. And kung nakikita naman natin sa side ng Actually, both teams here, there are already turrets down. Kaso, kung napapansin nyo naman, mas marami pa ring turrets still here on the middle lane. Dahil nga, very sustained ang both teams sa keep ng kanilang position here at the middle lane. And kung nakita naman natin, eto nga ba, mayroon ng na-ambush na nag-iisang Xiru. That Khalid is down. Killing spree for Matilda. And that turtle has now spawned. 𝘂𝘺 is going to be seen all alone here. He's going to be spammed. He's going to release the ult. He's going to try to skedaddle away, but unfortunately, he is actually able to slip away. Those horse legs are actually able to give him the power to skedaddle. And from what we see, ladies and gents, the turtle is going to be started here. And from what we see, right here, Beatrix and everybody, Valentina is actually going to be walking in, but unfortunately that turtle is going to be secured by UDVVDU. And right now, 𝘂𝘺𝘀 Nexus is trying to see if they could poke, any poke whatsoever. But in this case, for this side of UDVVDU, they are actually doing really well. 𝘂𝘺 is going to be pushing in here. That clash is going to be beginning.
Oh, no.
Moriz is going to get mowed down, shut down on that Matilda. Well, oh my god, that is nice for the side of Jay. That one Hayabusa is actually doing really well. Phobius is going to be slamming down from the high to heavens. And Chewy is down. There we go, another kill for the side of UDVVDU. They're actually pushing back, but a double kill. That Beatrix is going insane. This has just gone crazy, Zoran. What just happened? Oh!
Whoa! That is something as well. What a snipe from Kazuken. That was really unexpected. He just hid from the bush, saw that one enemy sniping it down for the gold. It was so intense before. The damage of the GRX Nexus, the scaling of that Bea, same with Yanji. That is something else. That is really something of a Bea right there, as it really hurts with Jay with the shadow clone and then the ult technically. But in here, I think there's something's gonna happen in this mid lane.
Yes, right now we're gonna be seeing they're gonna be scrolling down into the side of UDVVDU, but UDVVDU is actually doing a really good job of retreating. They know they're outnumbered, so they're falling back. But right now, 𝘂𝘺 Nexus actually found a loophole. They found a hole between the defenses. They're pushing in, got one taken down, and from what we see, UDVVDU is actually falling down here. That's a mega kill for Beatrix. Yet another spree for the Beatrix, and from what we can see here, ladies and gents, only 3 heroes alive for the side of UDVVDU. They're still pushing back. They're still retreating, holding down their ground. But from what we can see, that 𝘂𝘺 is relentless. He's just pushing in. He does not care. And from what we can see here, Chewy is still taking that damage. It's still getting that sustainability. But from what we can see, the Lord has spawned, and 𝘂𝘺 Nexus is going to start that Lord dance. And 𝘂𝘺 is just going to be pushing UDVVDU back, pushing and pushing back, and the Lord has been secured. From what we can see here, ladies and gents, this has been insane. 𝘂𝘺 Nexus has pushed them back, and right now that they secured the Lord, they're falling back. They got what they needed.
They really got what they needed. The damage-wise, the zoning out by Net and Shiro. As we see, Surfray and Morris was going for a vision, but they cannot execute. They cannot go in here. Another clash.
Thank you so much.
No.
Oh my god, from what we can see here, ladies and gents, that is going to be pushed out. That 𝘂𝘺 is going to be rumbling down. And that Phobius is going to try to get that damage, but unfortunately, he got eliminated first. That Matilda is going to be running in with that secure on the kill, but that's going to be a killing spree for Hayabusa. Right now, Chewy is going to be taking a lot of damage. Hayabusa is going to return, pushing in, but he's going to teleport away for that shadow clone. And right now, Fredrin was not able to sustain and actually take advantage of those damage that he accumulated. Right now, Suspicious X is going to be left all alone here, trying to defend. And with the Lord knocking on the doors at the bottom turret, and they're down to their last legs here, ladies and gents. What the hell happened here, Zoran? What just happened?
Don't even know what's happening. Both teams are doing well, but in damage output, GRX Nexus with that damage from that Beatrix, Kazuken building something right here. He is cooking. The GRX Nexus is cooking, but let's not let them cook, because UDVDU is gonna stop them in the late game with one game plan. And I said it before, a clash is happening again.
And just like that, 𝘂𝘺 is going to be running down this highway, and from what we can see, that's going to be a trap. And it's immobilized Xiru. And right now, oh my god, 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus. They're just staying on this bush, and UDVVDU, they're just waiting for 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus to try and poke. But now that that turret is destroyed, they have a hole in their defenses. They are able to push in. Right now, unfortunately, Phobius wasn't able to take any kills right there. And right now, they're just getting torn apart limb from limb, you know. UDVVDU are doing a good job here, but this is all thanks to our viewers here live on the Facebook page. Sabi dito, shoutout kay 𝘂𝘺𝘍𝘐, sorry na daw. At sabi ko, shoutout kay 𝘕𝘀𝘆𝘂𝘍𝑚 po, sana baka po ako ang pumalit. Go Knet, sabi ni Ricky de la Cruz here. Sabi ni Mikkel Naz, shoutout po kay 𝘂𝘺𝘍𝑚, ayaw kasi mag-sin sa GC, nakick tuloy sa lobby, unfortunately. But that's gonna be what the mega kill is going to be bringing in here. Hayabusa with another clean kill, but Mathilda with that sacrifice on that Hayabusa, he's actually going to be retaliating, but Mathilda not able to escape the grasp of 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus, down on his own knees. Chewy here, he's accumulating a lot of damage, you can see here from the HP, but it's all depleting very, very fast.
Yes, it was depleting very fast. I think they're now gonna go for, well, yes, they're now gonna go for the Lord, an enhanced Lord. In 13 minutes in, goal late is just only 2k, but they UDVDU still can win this, I think, with something, with only a change of game plan. And in here, another clash is happening.
And from what we can see there, the Lord has been secured, and they're going to be pushing their forces down, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough, because they're going to be pushed back. Fredrin with a shot down, and another slain against them, a double kill for the Moskov, and that's going to be really, really clean fight here for the side of UDVVDU, but unfortunately they are actually going to be left equal here, but with 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus going up a little bit more than UDVVDU, purely because they have a Hayabusa. The Hayabusa himself still left all alone, along with, oh my god, look at that. They're just flying back and forth. Yanji and the Lord is knocking on the doorstep, and right now the minions is going to be taking over. They're spawning one by one. UDVVDU is going to try to still secure and defend this as hard as they can. But this is all because of Ricky de la Cruz. A shout out from RTU. Good luck, Kenneth, my boy. Luis Miguel Concina. Thank you so much, everybody else, for watching us here. Charles Sandler says, go, 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 John Paul. And from what we can see here, ladies and gents, you know, 100 seconds before the Lord spawns, enemy super minion mobilized, the side of UDVVDU down to their last legs here.
Yes, they're now technically down to the last legs with one tower in to mid and bot. All the towers in mid and bot lane are now cleared, but we could see 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus, they're technically initiating the clash every time when they're gonna zone in the Lord. Technically, this is like a Shiro net combination or momentum, as we could speak. And now, I think they're not gonna go for initiate another clash, as we could see. So they're now positioned in the bush. Jay going in, but Chewy going in first.
Yes, and from what we can see here, Mathilda actually gets a secure kill there on the Hayabusa. Jay's been taken down. Moskov with another kill and a double for Kazuken. And from what we can see here, ladies and gents, 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus has been torn apart. UDVVDU found the gap in the ceiling. And from what we see here, Moriz is going to be securing this one and only Hylos back at the base. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on here? Hylos is just staying at the base of the enemy, and he is just staying. Knet is just doing it really nicely here, but from what we see here, and right here on the knocking of the door of 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus, they're being pushed, and right now, Moskov, look at Moskov's damage on the turret, right now down to half HP, if only they had one more minion, and right now, ladies and gents, the last minions are marching, and from what we can see, unfortunately, Hayabusa, Valentina, everybody is spawning already. If they had just a few more seconds, this game would have been over for the side of UDVVDU with a reverse sweep. But right now, 𝘂𝘺𝘆 Nexus gets to fight another day, and it seems like UDVVDU is not going to be falling back even though they're on their last knees. Ano nangyari dito, Zoran?
Anyone could win this game now, as UDVDU finds a way how to win this game, as 𝘂𝘺𝑆 is still building a item and still creating another game plan for them to win this. But now another clash in. Perseus is coming here.
And yes, and right there, from what we can see, that's going to be a secure Lord again for Greyhawk's Nexus. They're just not letting go with the Lords. And just like that, they are cleaning up UDVDU. And from what we see here, the Moskov is actually going to try and go for that clean sweep on that turret. But unfortunately, the base is able to hold its ground. Greyhawk's Nexus was able to defend. That Moskov was not fast enough. And just like that, that's a wipeout for Greyhawk's Nexus.
That was a really good. That was a wipeout for UDVDU as GRX Nexus def the base properly, gets the Lord, and finishes the game. And they take the win with 1-0, as we could speak. GRX Nexus is now. This is technically a match point. Best of 3. Will the next game be UDVDU will win to get a final match? A game 3, as they did really well from defending, from adjusting to that game style that GRX Nexus is doing. But this is something maybe they have downloaded the gameplay and the movement of each players in GRX Nexus.
Possibly, kung nakikita naman natin, hindi naman talaga nagpapatalo ang UDVDU, and dito naman sa side ng Greyhawk's Nexus, they're just really, really dominating. And despite that, UDVDU is able to find the holes in their defense, and they're able to capitalize. Ayun lang naman yung mahalaga doon. They're able to capitalize, and kung kaya nilang i-convert yung mga mistakes ng Greyhawk's Nexus into their own advantages, I can tell they can probably win this next game if ever they capitalize as much as they can. And dito naman sa ating live chat, thank you so much everyone for watching and staying tuned with us. It says here, Amber Mendoza, I love you, Tibbs. May I love you buff dito kay Tibbs.
I love you.
Naman natin I love you, buff boy. Luis John Huertas, tama nga tinuturo ko sa iyo. JP, well, eto na nga ba. Kanina pa na nababanggit dito si JP, John Paul. Nako, nakita naman natin, ladies and gents, this was an insane match. Can you give us an analysis of what just happened, Zoran?
Exactly what just happened before. Division-wise, high loss, the Clash, they got it all, the GRX Nexus, but in terms of like turning the tables in UDVDU, I am so difficult on pronouncing that team name, but UDVDU technically is doing everything they can just to win, to get the Lord, to win a Clash, and also they did a Segue Moscow, but it was not unsuccessful as GRX Nexus was very aware on the map. They got home, defended the base, and then wipe out every team in UDVDU.
Yes, and ultimately leading to the first match point of the game. And right now, we could be expecting Greyhawk's Nexus. This is the kind of intensity in these matches na ina-expect natin, ganito kalakas ang mga matches na nakikita natin sa side ng Greyhawk's Nexus. A very powerful team, in UDVDU. Still, may history na yan dito sa games natin previously on previous Ascend tournaments. We just know they're able to perform well. And Greyhawk's Nexus is up there, showing that they're new and they're ready to punch.
Now, here technically now for the second match, what would the video should do is technically like nothing to say, they know well, but for the banning phase, I think they should ban a hero that is very comfort to the GRX. Technically that 𝘂𝘶 and Hayabusa, as we could see, I think they're like very comfort with that hero. But I think UDVDU can counter those picks, even though they open it, they can counter it. Like they did before that first match. Showed it how to win that game, but the GRX technically took the lead with the damage output, the rotation, the awareness of the map. At ayun na nga lang, masasabi ko. But very unpredictable na lang tong second match, masasabi ko dito. Who can win this? Both teams can win. Yeah. They give it their all. Now, that will be it, I guess.
Yeah, that will be it. I agree. And none of this would be possible if you guys here and our Facebook Live is watching. Zeri MGDR, nice one. Nice one daw. You know, Greyhawks Nexus, that's a nice one from Zeri himself. Shout out daw kay 𝘂𝘕𝘍𝑒𝘍𝑒𝘍. Thank you so much for watching and dropping by on the stream. Shout out to you. Pa-shout out sa crush ko, ang cute mo. I mean, you know, hindi niya binanggit kung sino, pero shout out daw, I guess. Shout out sa crush ni Rosaline Alejo. Cute daw.
Na all my crush po. Yun na lang masabi po. Tao dito. Focus lang sa goals. Focus sa goals po. Gaganon lang.
Okay.
So,
Ikaw, bro sa Sigma. Sure, Sigma. Hey, if you don't be pulling out that GAT and not be pulling all these skibbities, it's fine, you know. It's your choice to be an Ohio God. It's your choice to be a Sigma. Pero kung ano naman dito, Sigma, we Zoran. Sabi nga naman ni Rosaline Alejo, we Zoran, wala ka ba talaga?
Wala, boss. Tekken lang na yung minamahal ko dito, Temel eh. Ano pa nga mamahalin ko? I'm just a normal Sigma doing his thing, focus sa goal, being an Ohio wrestler. Here's the gooning, edging anywhere, every time, and that is Zoran doing his thing.
And just like that, Zoran, this is all because of you. Ito na nga ba ang first ban si *𝘂𝘕𝘍. Every single time si *𝘂𝘕 na ban. Parang hindi na natin nakita, no? Na malaro si *𝘂𝘕, ever. Wag na lang kaya.
What's your command?
Wag na lang talaga. Bibigay niyo yung *𝘂𝘕, it's gonna be a lot of a big game changer dahil sa early to late game, sobrang lamang ng *𝘂𝘕. But as of now, hindi na din natin makita yung funny as binan talaga nila. Ang daming pwedeng ipili dito eh. Technically, as nakita natin yung Gatot Hylos and then Khalid with Bea, Bruno.
Absolutely.
Now they ban Suyo. Madaming open na dito talaga. And then, same banning sa first match. *𝘂𝘕, Suyo, Hilda, Fanny. Now Shiro's gonna go for the first pick. But I forgot to mention, Greyhawks Esports is gonna be in the blue side, while UDVDU is gonna be in the red side. And they pick Matilda technically for that mobility, the heal, the Matilda Airlines. What do you expect? That is a very good skill for the team. Now, another Hayabusa.
Absolutely. You know, I expect good things. Hayabusa and Hylos is a really nice pick here. Kung nakikita natin, open pa rin si Bruno, which every single time Bruno has been in play, the team that was using Bruno won. You know, if I can remember everything correctly, I can conclude that Valentina here is gonna be okay. It was locked right away. Edith, anong meron dito sa lineup na to, Zoran?
Technically, I think they're gonna focus on like the Clash one because they have Hylos and Hayabusa and they have Bruno. Oh no, that will be a difficult.
What did I say?
What do you say? Technically, they get the Bruno. The opportunity was there. They will get it. It's a very strong hero for this meta. But going back to that Edith and then that Valentina, they're gonna really focus on the Clash. At least they really have that Matilda. While here, they focus on picking off, getting the kills faster because they got Chewy as Haya, and then they got Bruno. That is something. They ban Florin. Technically, Florin can heal, and then it's a big healing phase for in the late game. Then could technically be a game changer. And here we go. I think the last pick would be a Gatot, Beleric, or a Phobius for the video.
The prediction is down on the table. Bane or Alpha?
Bane, Alpha?
Okay, I like both. No? I like both.
Yes.
Nakita naman natin.
Same here.
Kazuken, a Beatrix. Okay, of course. Alpha! There we go. There we go. You know, interestingly enough, Alpha is the first hero I was able to play nung nag-classic ako, tas puro bot yung kalaban. First ever Mobile Legends match. Alala ko yun eh. Nangasan ako kay Alpha, parang robot.
Parang robot talaga yan eh. And then, maganda din yung damage output niya dati, pero yung dati kasi parang iba yung meta, hindi siya masyado ginagamit as before. At yan na nga sinasabi ko. As I said before, that cheese strat is here. Gatot, Beleric, Khalid, any other
Well,
heroes na pwedeng matibay at ito na nga, a cheese strat. That Vex, Hylos, and Gatot. Di nag-iiba technically. The Vex sana is still in there while there is a Bea. Technically maganda yung picks kasi ng ng UDVDU then ng GRX Nexus. They counter each other because someone has the Edit, someone has the Hylos, Gatot, Vexana, they got the Bea, they got the Alpha Matilda. This could be any one game as we could speak. And sasabihin ko ulit, just one error, a minor major error is a game changer for one of the teams.
absolutely. You know, isang mali lang, panalo na agad yung kabila. Kasi nakita naman natin sa match kanina, every single mistake, naging advantage immediately ng kabilang team. Ganun yung klase ng quality ng gameplay na makikita natin from both teams, UDVDU as well as Greyhawks Nexus. And kung makita naman natin here, that production, so beautiful, that split screen. When have you ever seen a split screen other than TUP Gear officially?
Yes, sir. TUP Gear gives you the high quality live stream as we could see there. And now, going back to the game, technically play safe as we could say always, but in here, going technically almost the same playstyle as before. 2 players in the mid, as the Roam, the Mage, and now, as we could see, they're now rotating, and then they're gonna go for the objective of the Vision in the Turtle. Now, the UDVDU got that Vision right there, and now, here, Sir Frey is now poking Jay. So, technically speaking, they're so aggressive, as we could see Tib going is now in the base, but Shiro is now going out that tower, and then here, another initiation. Perseus, this is something.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Low HP, that first blood has been secured. And from checking here, you know, si Tibbs top lane, even though dami dito nangyayari sa may bottom lane na clashes and everything with that 25 seconds on the turtle, Tibbs got that I love you buff, but that jump in from the Hayabusa was actually insane. That kill was secured, but unfortunately Hayabusa pushed in way too deep and he got bit by his own prey. And from checking here, 10 seconds before the turtle spawns and everything's equal except for UDVDU's 1 extra kill. There's not much to expect here. Edith is going to be pushing in with Net, getting that crowd control. Right now Yanji is going to be raining down Hellfire. But unfortunately here, for side of UDVDU, they don't have much reinforcements around. But still, that turtle has spawned and Alpha has started the turtle dance officially. And Hylos again with that vision. And just like that, my god, Jay was able to secure that turtle. Right now Hylos is going to be running away, skedaddling. And from what we see here, Surfree 2 is going to be running away as well. These tanks are not able to take that much damage. And that's going to be 1 kill down for the side of Greyhawks Nexus.
That's technically 1 kill down. They're showing us a fight that lasts very long. As before the first match, they show a clash every time. It takes a while to be finished. As tinutuloy ng isang team yung clash, hindi pinapataas yung kalaban, tinutuloy talaga for the kill. And now here we see Kazuken getting that call with those rockets in. And then Shishiro, sinahabol pa ni Morris pero nakatakas pa si Shiro doon. And then here, now again, Tib is the only one at the tower. Sinasamahan ni Morris as we could see in the map. Pero dito nga, Sir Frey is just playing safe. At ayun na nga, nag-ult. And here, Morris will escape. Yes, he escapes with those rockets, the damage, and Shiro's with that magic damage as we could speak. Grabe yung tibay ni Morris He's technically a high loss. Syempre naman, matibay talaga. At kinaya niya yung mga burst damage na yon. And now, I think ang strat yata dito ng GRS Nexus is just to get the gold para lang kay Bea. And then, mabantayin yung gold talaga. And then, kinopya na nga ni Yanji si Hylos for that glorious pathway. Now, Morris is technically a vision in here. As nakita natin, palaging umiikot, going for the bush, check bush, sumasama lagi si Suspicious 6. Now, as of now, talagang dikit-dikit talaga sila, hindi sila maghihiwalay as it is a great combination. As now, pinipick off si Kazuken, pero nabuhay pa from that ult of Chewie. Now, the turtle has spawned and then ini-initiate na talaga.
Yeah, kung nakikita naman natin, that clash is going to be beginning. 𝘂𝘺 is going to be putting down that highway. Again, another turtle for Alpha. Jay is actually doing really well with the turtle security here. And right now, since that's going to be the second turtle for the side of 𝘂𝘺𝘶, 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢 is actually going to need to secure at least the next turtle here for them to be able to fight back. Since kung nakita naman natin, experience-wise, medyo mas lumalumang dito si 𝘂𝘺𝘶. But just like that, 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢 got there. Bruno Tib all alone here on the top lane. It got ambushed by 𝘂𝘺𝘶. And kung nakita naman natin, 𝘂𝘺, late to the party, is now going to be left all alone. Oh, actually, there is a Valentina, but unfortunately, with that damage. And right now, 𝘂𝘺 just puts down that highway, runs away, and Vexana was left all alone. And for them to be able to pick off, they're able to pick off. 𝘂𝘺𝘶 is just finding every single hole in the defense.
Yes, they're technically going for every hole, every opportunity. They will get it just to be in the momentum, as they have a goal lead of 1k, technically almost a 2k, but we could see here it's a tight match. They're still neck and neck, and now a clash is happening. Perseus.
And just like that, oh well, that was actually much of a bait. That wasn't much of a clash here. They just baited them all around. And kung nakita naman natin, etong alaga ni Vexana is medyo initan na lang dito. Pero kung nakita naman natin, ito na nga ba, nagsitalo na terrified ng isang 𝘂𝘺. Nag-ikot-ikot, wala nagawa. 𝘃𝘀𝗃𝗃 jumps in. 𝘕₂ is actually low HP. Jay with another secure kill. From what you can see, ladies and gents, 𝘂𝘺𝘶 comes out on top on this clash.
They come out of the top. Nag-initiate yung 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢, but GRX Nexus turns the tables, as ayun na nga, they took the lead in the gold with the kills. 6 minutes in, grabe na yung nangyayari. Clash to clash, gold to gold. And si Kazuken, will he survive this? Oh no, si Sir Frey. Kazuken will escape? Nope. As the crits coming in from Tib, the damage of that Bruno is so high. And now, what could be expected from GRX Nexus? What would be the strat? What will be the game plan for them? And another clash. Perseus, this is something happening.
Yes, and from what we can see here, that build up on the heroes here, the middle lane, 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢 is actually showing so much presence to 𝘂𝘺𝘶 here. So much presence that they just know where to go. Look at Jay able to push that top lane down because of the fact that 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢 is showing their presence in mid, and so they know nobody's here in top lane. We're just gonna take this turret for free, And right here, from what we can check here, ladies and gents, that Lord is gonna be spawning in 75 seconds. Got plenty of time. 𝘂𝘺𝘶 is just they just love pushing in between the turret lines, and dahil dyan, another turret is down here at the bottom lane. 𝘂𝘺𝘶 is just chipping away at 𝘂𝘑𝑉𝑑𝑢, and from what we can see here, Bruno is going to be trying to take down one of the turrets on their own, but unfortunately Alpha was able to actually come over and still defend here. And this is what 𝘂𝘺𝘶 is all about. They're all about the solid defenses. And right now, Hayabusa is going to be coming in. 𝘃𝘀𝘃, that punch, that oh my god, that heavenly punch only got net, nobody else much. From what we can see here, ladies and gents, that clash is going to be concluding with not much activity. And kung nakikita naman natin, that turret's going to be low HP. And from what we can see, Kazuken is going to be destroying that all on their own. They're going to be jumping in here. And that's a one-on-one. Can you see that? One-on-one right there for those Knights there. Pero kung nakita naman natin, shoutout daw kay Reynaldo Hasildo and kay Russell Taping. Matibay po talaga yan si Mo Riz. At sabi nga nito ni J-Had, si Net hindi na natutulog yan. Kaya pala ganyan ang galawan.
Kaya pala. Alam mo bakit hindi yan natutulog? Bumibili kasi yan sa Don Macchiatos. As Don Macchiatos has 39 pesos every coffee kahit malamig mainit. Kaya pala si Net ay hindi natutulog dahil bumibili siya dun sa Don Macchiatos.
Oh, pre, hindi natutulog. Hindi dahil sa ML, dahil sa schoolworks. Dahil sa schoolworks.
Eh.
Hindi naman natin.
Schoolworks.
Kaya nga nagkakape. Para sa schoolwork, hindi para sa ML. Tama ba? Tama ba? J-Had, pakisabi na lang mamaya sa chat. Pero, eto nga, habang nangyayari yan, bago mo tinatype ang sagot mo, J-Had, simula ng clash dito sa may Lord. Jay, another kill right there, and that secured the Lord for Surfree 2. That's actually gonna be nice. Double kill for Jay. Beatrix is gonna take one of their own. And from checking here, even though UDVVDU was able to secure that Lord, they're down to their last 2 heroes. And ito naman si Bruno, nag-iisa na lang. Wala na magawa. Tumatakbo, kickballing, and they got pushed in with that alpha mega kill for Jay.
That was a mega kill for Jay. As UDVDU, technically they got the... I think they will have an advantage once it's technically a late game. Pero 9 minutes in, technically almost a late game, pero hihintayin pa natin. At ayun na nga, Chewy kills Yanji, initiating for the clash. Pero wala pa nangyayari masyado dito, pinapatay na talaga. At ayun na nga, pinisat trade off Yanji and Kazuken.
God.
Grabe nangyari doon. Binabaliktad na nila yung laban.
Yeah, kung nakita naman natin, UDVVDU is pushing back. They're pushing mad back, and 𝘂𝘺𝘍 Nexus is right here, still just rallying their forces. Dito kay Jay, still getting that blue buff. And kung nakita naman natin, dito sa may mid lane, wala siya masyadong gawa dito dahil nga masyado silang overpowered and outnumbered. 𝘂𝘺𝘍 is actually going to be pushing in here, get that chip damage, and Alpha is going to be jumping in, and that 𝘂𝘺𝘍 is going to be on his last few bits of HP. But look at that HP, it's not even going down, it's going up. And that Hylos on Hylos, they're going to be going in, and just like that, from what we can see here, ladies and gents, right now, nagiging pushing in, unstoppable for Jay, and right now, UDVVDU is on the run. 2 heroes down, and right now Hylos marching his he's now marching his legs, those horse legs, back to base, and everybody else, they just got overpowered yet again. UDVVDU, they were able to capitalize on the mistake, but only for a little bit.
Only for a little bit right there. Technically, UDVDU and GRX were going for a clash, but GRX takes the lead in that clash. As we could see, si Chewy papasok sana para mapatay malalambot, as nakita natin doon si Kazuken, si Net at si Jay, but nahuli lang nga ni Net doon si Chewy at na-initiate for a kill. And then so parang dito parang si Net yung taga-salo and taga-damage yung nakikita natin lagi. He's always at the front, kasama yung Matilda, kasama si Jay for getting the damage, sinasalo para hindi masyado ma-counter yung ma-counter yung revitalize ng Hylos at ng Gatot. As Surfree and Morris with Suspicion 6, magkakasama lagi yan para may damage, may matibay, but they're getting countered by Net and Jay and Matilda because Net could deal more damage while having a shield buff and while being durable in a clash. At ito nga, Perseus, I think another clash.
And just like that, you are right. From what we can see here, Edith is actually going to be able to do so much damage there, but that damage is actually just for show. 𝘂𝘺𝘍 Nexus is going to be securing the Lord. UDVVDU just falling back. They're going to let 𝘂𝘺𝘍 Nexus take this Lord down, and they're not going to be able to capitalize on much activity here. Hindi karamihan ng 𝘂𝘺𝘍 Nexus is nandun sa Lord. They didn't spread out and take some turrets. They just played solid. They played defense, cleared out some minions. Right now, the Lord is going to be marching down here on the in the middle lane. And kung nakikita natin, UDVVDU, they're on their doors, waiting to see if they can hold the fort down as the Lord knocks on the first and last turret on the side of UDVVDU. Both Hyluses, they release their ultimates. The highways are down. Killing spree on 𝘂𝘺𝘍. And from what we see here, ladies and gents, no more crowd control. Hylos has been down as well. No more tanks left for UDVVDU. They're getting cleaned out. Muster kill on that Bruno. Last agent and Suspicious 6 is been taken down. And the Lord cleans up the match. And just like that, 𝘂𝘺𝘍 Nexus is going and moving on to the finals.
They move on to the finals. What we saw right there, they countered the cheese strat. In the first match, it was difficult to see what kind of counter they would do, but they countered it with an Edith, with a Matilda and that Alpha. Technically, as we could see, that Alpha with that true damage, burst damage, and then Edith once he used that primal wrath, you can not go 1v1 with that, as he can have damage, the shield, the durability of that edit, and with the heal and shield buff also from that Matilda. That was something, but UDVDU did as well those initiation of the clash, picking off one to two heroes just to win, but they did well. But oh, sorry about that. but another but the tables have turned. The momentum was only at GRX. They have the momentum once, but GRX was taking the lead by the damage and the game plan as they have.
Yeah, absolutely. That was an insane match from the side of Greox Nexus as well as UDVVDU, and an even more insane match for the previous match we had with Rock taking lead there. And from what we can see here, this has been a really, really good match today on the semifinals. We're going to be moving on to the finals round later at this month of December at Ascend Hyperdrive here. And so basically previous match, what we got here is we actually saw as Team Archon Basilius and Rock took each other on, and that was an insane match right here. UDVDU was taken down by the aspiring and new names. And this is actually Greox Nexus, 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘐 is actually going strong here. We're going to be watching them fight at Ascend Hyperdrive. And just like that, this is actually really, really nice.
It was really nice to see that both teams did their best, did everything they could do just to win. They show us unexpected picks, very good picks, also very good skill game plan. Technically, all of the teams in here in the semifinals, they did really good for that matchups. But not only that, as before we end here, yung mga sponsors natin, I would like to thank you, 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅, home to the overall Best Alliance Organization 2024 by Academia, to show off and represent campus esports and its never-ending drive for gaming. Also, be aware of the latest 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅 and head to facebook.com/𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅. Join in the hype and keep updated to upcoming merch, gear community events from movie nights, gear talks, tournaments like gear games, pugs, ascents, and many more. Keep ascending and go Hyperdrive with 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅 #GearOn.
Do you want to make your campus esports events explosively alive and truly feel the campus esports spirit just like here at 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅? Want to see your organization be on one of the best? Well, this is your sign to register your own campus organization to Acad Arena. Be a part of their wide variety of programs such as Acad Arena Alliance, buffs, aces, and boost camps by heading to acadarena.com/alliance. And don't forget to follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/AcadArenaGG. Thank you, Acad Arena, for hyping up 𝘕𝘂𝘍𝑔𝘅 and by bringing campus esports to our university. Because in Acad Arena, it's hashtag not just play.
But not only that, we also have Unipin. You want to buy skins in Mobile Legends, Valorant, Wild Rift? Unipin got you here because this is the leading payment service provider for your favorite online games and digital products, as it gives you a fast, easy, and convenient top-up and purchase of in-game products from your favorite games. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.unipin.com and top up today. And don't forget to follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/UnipinPhilippines.
If you're still cramming all that schoolworks and projects and you need something to boost and wake you up, whether it's cold or hot, then Don Macchiatos offers you a variety of drinks from iced coffees to hot, with their many flavors to choose from in an affordable price. To stay updated on their latest flavors and promotions, visit and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/donmacchiatos SM Manila PNU. Grab one and go finish all your schoolworks with Don Macchiatos, Cebu's first 39 pesos coffee.
But not only that, you want upgrades to your PC, getting a CPU, GPU, SSD, HDD, many more parts for that computer of yours, as PC Express got you there. as this is the right choice for you as the PC Express, a leading computer retailing shops in the Philippines. Whether you're going to upgrade or set up or a beginner who wishes to build your own PC, PC Express is here for you to stay in touch with the latest promos, discounts, and sales. Just following PC Express on facebook.com/PCExpress. Upgrade and build your own PC today with PC Express.
The iconic red box and its irresistible taste, the Pocky Grays from Japan, is now here in the Philippines. Pocky by Glico is the iconic biscuit sticks covered with 5 different flavors to choose from, the perfect snack to share with your friends at school, family, and co-workers anytime, anywhere. Just open one box, pass it around, and watch happiness spread. Visit The Happiness at www.pocky.com and follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/PockyPhilippines. Open one box of it now and #share happiness.
And ayun na nga ulit. Thank you for all of the sponsors. At ulit ko talaga, pag wala yung mga sponsors natin, hindi ito mangyayaring Ascent Hyperdrive. And ayun na talaga, sobrang salamat sa inyo. And for the players, the teams, GG, well played. For those who lost, you did well. And for those who proceed to the finals, congratulations. And now, Perseus and Zoran, I will now be signed off. Thank you for watching and be updated on TUP Gear.
Elevate, evolve, excel.